What up, world? It's the weekly episodic podcast that says what's right because it's right, bringing you and discussing the week's hottest topics in the form of current events, movies, music, and sports. I'm Cassius De Niro, and I'm here with my co-host Clifton, aka Cliff. Say what up, Cliff.
Right, Cliff.
All right, and we got our special guest in the building. We got Skit Rock, aka God Sperm.
Oh, man.
So buckle up, strap in, because the South got something to say. All right, let's just get into it. You know, we started off with hot topics. So what we're going to do in the form of hot topics is recap what we talked about last week. Okay. I'm talking about the internet breakup. That shut the internet down. We talking about Club Shay Shay, shout out to you, and Cat Williams. You know, it's still buzzing. Last week, it was at 15 million, now it's at almost 60 million. Wow. 60 million in less than a week. 60 million, Clip. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's like I said last work, that's viral on steroids. That's viral on steroids, right? But I'm gonna tell you like this: Cat Williams is a genius.
Most definitely.
Is a genius. All right, and what I mean by that is that nothing in life has ever sold better than sex, right? Sex sells, right? But beef. Beef sells just equivalent as sex does, right? Yeah. So you get somebody, a hot lady, eating a cheeseburger or whatever at a burger joint, they want to sell burgers. You feel what I'm saying? So they got a hot lady on there, right? But nothing sells more than beef. You like war, you know what I'm saying? Chaos, drama, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So like all throughout history, people have used beef to escalate wars, right? In the era, and you know, like Cat Williams, he's just as petty. Comedians are just as petty as these rappers. When these rappers beef, think about the great beefs that didn't happen and what didn't happen. So we know we got the Tupac and Biggie beef.
You know, because at the end of the day, all money aside, we are still human.
Because we are still human. You feel what I'm saying? And basically, we're emotional creatures, right? And what more pulls on your emotions than somebody messing with your woman or messing with your money? You feel what I'm saying? Like that, right? I had two young people.
And kids in the equation.
And family, of course. Family is always in there. You know what I'm saying? I had two kids, right? And they in my family. And when I say kids, they like 20, 21 years old and stuff like that, right? And they were beefing, right? And I said, man, check this out. In Christmas time, they ain't come around. I say, man, y'all ain't got no real beef. Ain't nobody mess with y'all family, because y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody mess with each money. Y'all don't owe each other no money. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody mess with nobody's chick.
Right.
You right on. You know what I'm saying? And it takes to OGs. It's over. It was squashed. They walked in when they saw each other. They hugged each other because there was no real beef. Because when there's real beef, there's those three things involved. Somebody to mess with your money.
And if it's not that,
you know what I'm saying? Then it could easily be squashed. That's a word to the wise to all of that out there in TV land, podcast land with fake beef. Get it right. Because if they ain't mess with your mama, if they ain't mess with your sister, if they ain't mess with your family, if they ain't mess with your money, if they ain't mess with your girl, if they ain't mess with your woman, if they ain't mess with your wife, then let it go.
I guess we ain't talking to these rappers in the Bangham, man.
No,
you can't be talking to them. Cause they did all those things you just named.
They did all what?
Mess with the mamas.
No, hold on, that's real woe then.
I'm just telling you.
That's real woe. But I'm saying like we put that on the side, saying that if anybody don't check off those boxes, if you check off those boxes, then yes, it's understandable.
And that's been some of the hardest things for me to think about and try to figure out is how to get these dudes back not even back together, just like beefless.
Not thinking on
you know what I'm saying?
So this
Because it's so deep of what's not happening. It's like sometimes you almost can't turn around. Like if I shot your mama, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Or,
Look,
you know, so it's like
you gotta go back to the Godfather days. Mm-hmm. When that man Sonny, they massacred my boy, and he didn't want revenge. Mm-hmm. Call the 5 families. Let's settle this shit. Cause it's when you got bodies going on.
yeah.
Who making money?
Bodies on top of bodies.
Who making money?
So check this out.
Who doing what?
Check this out. We
got
right?
this beef going on. We can't even maneuver.
So check this out, right?
What we gonna do?
Like,
squash this shit. I don't give a fuck who died. Your son died. My son died.
oh,
When is we gonna put an end to this shit? Or it's gonna be an ongoing cycle.
Yeah, no doubt. No.
So what we gonna do? Take him back to the Godfather.
okay, so check this out. Going back to Cat Williams and his beef with all of his comedian friends, they get real petty. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. Listen. I'm talking about they get real petty like them rappers get real petty. And what I mean by that, look at Tupac and Biggie. When Tupac and Biggie had beef, Tupac brought Faith Evans in it. You feel what I'm saying, right? Then you go to Jay-Z and Nas. When they had beef, that was Nas' baby mama Jay was talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Then you go to 50 Cent and Rick Ross. One of their baby mamas they were messing around with. So they get real petty. And guess what Cat Williams done? Guess what Cat Williams done? He's playing chess with them boys. Yeah. He playing chess while they playing checkers. Yeah. So check this out. He has this Dark Matter tour, right? So he's about to do another amazing feat. And what I mean by that is this is his 17, and I hope I'm not wrong, and I think I'm right because I'm always right? About 100 city tour, right? 17 times he done went to 100 cities. Yeah. That is an amazing feat in itself, right? And we ain't talking about little clubs. We talking about arenas. You feel what I'm saying? In 17 different times, right? With 17 different shows. He says, I'm a writer. None of these guys can mess with me because I'm a writer. I did this different while people are still touring 3 and 4 years. He done did 17 different trips around the globe, 17 different times, and it's all been 17 different shows. It's almost like whatever dark gonna come to the light, even if it's 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That chicken gonna come home to roost. You feel what I'm saying? That's real.
What the fuck that you
That's
doing?
real. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. I respect Cat Williams so much, and I'm gonna tell you why. Skid Rock, I'm gonna tell you why. Clip, I'm gonna tell you. God Sperm, I'm gonna tell you why. Clip, I'm gonna tell you why. Right. I like to use the appropriate names when I'm conversing with others. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I like Cat Williams and respect him so much is because he says I have a bond with my fans. I don't really even advertise. He said I'm backed by God. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I have the grace of God on my life. That means he said, so this is the relationship I have with my fans. I know when I get to the venue, they gonna show up, right? And they know when I get there, I'm gonna bring it. And if I came to Jacksonville last year, when you see me this year, it's gonna be something totally different than what you've seen. Right. And I respect that.
Right. On this topic we talking on, man, I kind of like wish later on, if we talk about it again on the next show, that we could bring out the actual footage of both of the jokes from the two different dudes. Yeah. And the only reason I say that is because I gotta remember. I got a Cadillac. You got a Cadillac. Your Cadillac white. My Cadillac white. Mine got little rims. Yours got little rims. Mine got gold rims. Yours got silver rims. But it's the way you did it,
right?
That made it yours. So if you listen to these jokes, if they're not word for word, if he said something out of
most definitely. You put
Did
your
that
own
make
flavor on it.
Okay, so like,
And like I said,
how is
I
somebody
said
mad about that?
You told it better.
I'm trying to.
No, I told you what he mad about. He mad. You apologized to me in my face that you stole my joke.
No.
And then you gonna come on. This is what he says. Then you gonna come. I wasn't even gonna come on Club Shay Shay, but because they came on Club Shay Shay and just said no, I never did that, and you said to me face to face, I did that, right?
Now
then yeah, that's a man to man thing.
I got a problem.
Yeah, but I probably only did that just to do it.
No,
I'm gonna show you why. Because like I said, poem. This is a poem. The dog ran to the store. That's your poem. The dog ran to the store twice. That's my poem. But twice changed it.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you
this. It's not your joke no more.
No, let me.
It's not your joke.
No.
Where did anybody get these jokes from? All of them are being recycled.
Hey, let me ask you.
Think about it. Even Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. Y'all just think about it.
No, but when Jay-Z takes a Biggie line and he changes it a little bit, it's still a stolen Biggie line. It's still a stolen Biggie line.
You're exactly right.
That's gotta be impossible because lines are just lines.
No, I'm just saying. Okay.
No, you hear two different. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know that.
I can hear two of the same line.
I don't know why you being so difficult with that.
I can't say that because what? Yes, I can because I don't heard my line in somebody else's song.
The line is might be all I needed.
They don't know me.
Hold on.
They don't know me.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Can I time out?
But they ain't get it from you.
Let's table this right quick. In a court of law, you still lose. You're going to have to pay that man publishing for that you took and put in your thing. Because the court of law says that is biting. You feel what I'm saying?
Because like
it is.
If I take the beat and I change it any clip.
No, you can't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That don't work like that.
So
you know that don't work.
So check this out. What he is saying, Cat Williams has a grievance with it because to my face you said this and to the world you say something different. That's a liar.
It's a liar.
You feel what I'm saying? So a liar gonna get checked, and it's my right. It's my right. Cause if you should have never said it then. Cause if you feel like you stole it, if you just said it, that's your fault.
Time out. If I want to do your song, what I gotta do?
You gotta pay him. Or get permission. You gotta get clearance.
Can't pay you whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Or I can't do the song.
Let me tell you like this.
Or I can't do the song.
Hold on.
But we're not saying
my song.
We're not saying my song.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same premise. It's
a joke, bro.
We're not saying
it's a joke.
Now hold on. Let's say this. Hold on. Let's say this.
A joke is an art form.
Hold on. Let's say this.
A song is an art form. A poem is an art form.
Okay.
All of it.
You're correct, sir.
So if you do something that I did originally,
no.
I ain't get it from nobody else.
Hold on.
This is me.
Hold on.
And you did my.
Why you thinking so many computers?
You know me.
Why you think Dale got a computer? Why you think Pat got a computer? Matt got a computer? Because you can't do that. As long as you change something that you got going on.
I created and I did it with
Look
words.
how many TVs there are. Samsung, LG, these people, and it's the same TV that we watch.
That ain't the same thing. That's not a good analogy.
They just still an idea. They just still an idea.
Hold on. When we get to stuff like this, you know what we tell the podcaster? Comment below. Tell us what you tell us what you agree. Do you agree?
If you stole my song,
that's how hot of a topic the Cat Williams thing is. You feel what I'm saying? That's how the barbershop talk, in the hood, at the basketball, in the locker room, all of that kind of stuff. At the lunch table, it's the topic of discussion. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. The man is, guess what he doing? I'm gonna tell y'all something, guess what he's doing? His next interview is gonna be with Suge Knight.
His next interview was with Willie D.
His interview that already happened was with Willie D. Right. His next interview, which was amazing off the hook too as well. But his next iconic interview is gonna be with Suge Knight from jail. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Him and Suge Knight was like this. Okay. They used to run together like real hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So like this, it's gonna be some. I believe it's gonna be some fly on the wall type stuff that we're going to be privy to. You know what I'm saying? Like this. And so we're going to bring that to y'all next week. Also with the Willie D recap of the Cat Williams, because I know he's just tearing up the internet right now. So right now we want to go to another hot topic that's dear to everybody's heart. And we want to talk about the 2024 presidential candidacy election. Your boy done did it again. Your boy done did it again. The Kodak Black freer done it again. You feel what I'm saying?
Huh?
Tunchi freer.
The Tunchi freer done it again.
Huh?
Trump.
He freed Tunchi. He did him too. Like, listen, hold on. Listen, let me tell you like this. He just won the Iowa. People want to know. He just won the Iowa caucus. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, there was a guy. No, listen. There was a guy. There was a guy named Vivek Ramaswamy. I hope I didn't butcher his name. He's an Indian business billionaire. Trump is a business billionaire. He bowed out of the race so that Trump could make him the vice president candidate. You're gonna have a billionaire, Trump, you know about him, and a billionaire vice president, Vivek, the Indian guy, the billionaire. He made something. He made something out of nothing. He came up dirt poor, didn't have nothing. His name is Vivek Ramaswamy, right?
Now,
I so hope you butchers his name.
He's an Indian guy. He's a billionaire, right?
Yeah,
so he bowed out so that he could jump on Trump's ticket.
Right,
Hopefully Trump ain't do the Obi-Wan Kenobi on him and just gonna throw him to the side. Hopefully he really let him, because they're an unstoppable ticket. So but Trump gonna feel...
Obi Kenobi threw who to the side?
No, I'm saying...
We gotta go back.
Huh?
You said Obi Kenobi threw who to the side?
No, I said hopefully he didn't do a Jedi mind trick on the guy to make him think, okay, I'm gonna pick you, and then don't pick you. You feel what I'm saying? You know, these are not the droids you're looking for, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Jedi mind trick. So that's what put that up on the screen, or run it back, because this is not the droid. Like, hopefully Trump didn't get that guy to jump out of the race, drop out of the way with hopes of, hey man, drop out of the race and we'll be more powerful together. Jump on my ticket. That happens all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Happens all the time. So that's what I'm assuming. And if they do, that's a very, very powerful ticket. But let me tell you what Trump is running on that my co-host might not know.
You wouldn't know.
Okay, so check this out, right? Right? Let me tell you. So Trump is running on, like, the premise or the basis of the foundation of
the United States.
The foundation. The foundation. What I'm saying the foundation of his campaign is what he's running on. Is he's saying that if you make $100,000 a year, right, and you pay $30,000 in taxes, so you only take home $70,000, I'm doing away with taxes. You take your whole $100,000.
So
I love him.
He appealing to the.
I love him.
To the middle.
When you do it like that, you want to win. When you do it like that, you really want to win, because you're going against Joe Biden. I ain't voting for Joe Biden no more. Yeah. I'm not doing that. Now, if you would, just because I'm not voting for you just because.
Well, you know,
you feel what I'm saying? If no, I'm not. Because he's making my no, I'm not. If I make $200,000,
the money. See, that's,
no,
that's
you can't mess the money. Excuse me.
Yeah, man, we're gonna make the money anyway.
No.
Yes, we are.
No. Check this out.
We gonna make the money anyway.
Check this out. Ain't what I'm saying. Listen.
Taxes with my son say.
Listen, man. Listen. Through Trump. We through Trump. Hold on. We with Trump.
Anything in the world.
Your son survived Trump.
My son is.
Your son survived Trump.
Barely.
No, ain't no barely. Our children survived.
If he was a teenager,
man, our children survived Trump, man.
Now he in the streets like that.
Man, our children survived Trump.
who say throw him in the car and knee him and do what the you gotta do to him.
I done said what I had to say. I done said what I had to say.
Over anything. Over anything. I don't give a fuck what the taxes is. If I'm gonna make this much money to a court, man, fuck that money. My son's safe. He can make it home at night. Straight with that. Fuck with the. I'ma leave. I'm gone. I'm sure.
All right. So Clip go, like, you know what I'm saying? So that means that
my son and his safety and this talking about throw him in the abuse him and do what the fuck you gotta do with him.
So that was a hot topic. Okay, that was a very, very hot topic. And I want to tell y'all a little bit about the reason why I know he can do that with the taxes is because taxes didn't come around until after World War II, right? There was no taxes around World War II, right? So when World War II hit, then they said we're going to have to tax the American people to build up our infrastructure of the United States again, so we're going to let it run for 8 years. But they never stopped it. You feel what I'm saying? They just kept letting it going and going and going and going. And I believe, now, I will say this. Safety. We're going to always put that first and foremost. But to be honest with you, we made it safely through Trump candidacy or whatever. And to be honest with you, our 401ks was good. Now, of course, man, even in the Democratic world, cops done always killed black and brown people.
The economy was booming when Trump was in office.
All throughout history, though. But you know, when you go all the way over there to the left with somebody talk about the safety of your kids, and we already proved that we went through it, and you say barely?
But if you just sit and think there is no safety for your kids.
There is no safety for your kids.
It just isn't.
There is no safety for your kids.
There isn't.
Like for real. I know all of our kids, and you can't tell me I don't love all of our kids.
No doubt.
You feel what I'm saying? But I put God first because that's where my safety comes from. You feel what I'm saying? The 91st Psalm cover us from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet. So, like I said, man, that was an extreme hot topic. And the thing about it is that you know what keeps our kids the safest? Guess what keeps our kids the safest? I mean, without saying, God, put that to the side. We know that's going to be the number one thing. No, our right to bear arms. Our right to bear arms. As long as we have our right to bear arms, you feel what I'm saying? In this country, the military cannot handle the United States people. You feel what I'm saying? The people of the United States, and like I talked to 5 people at my job today, right? Because of the rights to bear arm, right? This guy over here got 12 guns. This guy over here got 15 guns. Legal. You feel what I'm saying? This guy over here like this. And that's the real reason why our rights to bear arms. So what happens is that if you take away the right to bear arms, then you become a socialist economy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Socialism is what it leads to when you take away the right to bear arms. And when you go to socialism, you end up like Russia, right? So Russia, they kill the people in power with the guns. They kill off anybody who may threaten them. But they don't have guns because they're in a socialist environment or whatever. So they're just like, you know, ducks to the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So my thing is I believe you're absolutely right. There's no safety. You know what I'm saying? But the God and the spirituality and what you believe and how you can protect your own. That's the only safety that your family, your kids have, and everything else like that.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I watch a lot of Dateline, and like I've seen so many people die with guns, having a gun in their home, having a house full of guns. So like even the guns don't actually keep you safe. It's like everything that goes on that's going on with the guns and the school shootings and all this different types of things. It's pretty much just life, man, and it's hard to bite that pill, but that's what you have to chalk it up to, because like, what else could it be?
Well, what keeps people, and I'm asking you a question now, I believe what keeps people safe is your threat to use it, your ability to use it. You feel what I'm saying? So in Georgia, they got an open carry, right?
Florida too.
Okay, so Florida too. And I think that keep people, because if somebody, this dude got something on him, you think twice. You feel what I'm saying? Like that before you seen it. That's why in all kind of movies and stuff like that, when the bad guy or whatever, or somebody was approaching somebody else and the other dude flashed his gun, and then the other dude was like, okay, guy, you got it, and back down. You feel what I'm saying? That our nuclear weapons keep us in check. Meaning the threat that we will use it, keep other countries in check. The threat that they can drop a nuclear weapon, keep us in check. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So I think at the end of the day, man, Cliff, he's a co-host of the show. When we have a hot topic, it can get passionate, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And sometimes you just need a breather. So, basically we're going to pause for a little moment of silence before we go back to the music aspect of things. We'll be right back. The South got something to say, and we back, and we switching gears, and we going towards music. Yeah. You know how that is. When y'all were here last time, Clip, who can't be with us right now, by reasons we can't talk about again, all right? We talked about our top 5 dead or alive when it come to rapping, right? Really the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop MCs, right? And of course we know Mount Rushmore has 4 heads on it, right? So basically we merged that, and we made a 6-face figured Mount Rushmore, okay? Because we can do what we want, because it's our podcast. We can rock how we want to rock. We can have 6 headers up there if we want to, you know what I'm saying? Just like they chose to put 4 presidents. They're more president, but they chose to put 4. So in our dynasty of hip hop from the South got something to say, and I'm gonna tell you what me and Clip picked as of last week. All right, and we're gonna get a mural made up and everything like that. And so we did Tupac, we did Biggie, right? And then after that we did Ice Cube, okay? Then after Ice Cube we did Scarface, okay? And then after Scarface I asked him, could I get a group in there? That's how we end up with the 6 faces on our mural, right? On our Mount Rushmore, or top 5 or top 6 MCs or whatever, because it's a duo, and I gave it to Outkast. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your top 5 dead or alive?
My top 5 dead or alive. Y'all pretty much got the first 2 off top correct.
Can I ask you something about that? So when we talked about it last week, Clip and I were like, I was like, when I'm talking to people, right? If somebody says Biggie over Pac, I don't have a problem with that. If somebody says Pac over Biggie, which I believe, I don't have a problem with that, right? So Clip was being Clip again, and he was like, no, Pac, right? And then so over the week, I try to learn from everybody around me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to think that my opinion is the greatest opinion, the best opinion, you know what I'm saying, like that, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you have 30 people around you and you walk in the room, if you smart, you could learn from each one of those 30 people and come out there even stronger than when you walked in there. But if you come in there thinking you know everything and nobody can't teach you nothing, then that's probably how you'll end up, you know, with nothing or whatever at the end of the day. So I heard Cassidy on the Art of Dialogue say something that was so intelligent to me, right? So many people put Tupac and Biggie as number one and number two, whether you got Tupac 101 or like this, right? But Tupac's body of work morphs Big's body of work. And Big is still known as one of the great ones that everybody says with a limited body of work. So just imagine if he would have had the same. Now this is no, like Pac is my number one. You feel what I'm saying? But just think how great that person has to be put on that kind of pedestal with not. There's people that have made so much more body of work because they were allowed to keep living, right? You know what I'm saying? That they still don't put past Big. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought that was an intelligent thing to bring to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because he couldn't help dying. You feel what I'm saying? If he was living, he ain't like he quit. He would have kept going on. But he died. He got killed. You feel what I'm saying? That's a different story. You like get a pass. It's not like, oh, okay, you live for another 20 years and you only made 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So what are your thoughts on that way of thinking? Is it you see some truth in that, or is it just?
I'm probably like the rest of the weirdos on the earth, because it's like, even in the Jordan LeBron conversation, you know, I'm a Jordan dude. When it comes to the big end of Pac conversation, I'm a Pac.
Absolutely.
I'm a Pac, man. That's just what it is. That's what it's always been.
But he in your biggest in your top 5.
He's number 2.
Okay, he's number 2. Yeah.
My top 5 would also include Lil Wayne, though.
The South got something to say.
Most definitely would include Lil Wayne.
Now, if Clip was here, y'all would be arguing right now. Right now. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know how you argue with this man's catalog. I don't know how you argue with this man's catalog. Because all he going to go back do is say Gilly, shout out to Wallow and Gilly. That Gilly, who is awesome rapper, said, like, even if you wrote one album for Lil Wayne, man, that man continued to have 24, like, even if you did. You feel what I'm saying? Like, his body of work is, you know, impenetrable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, so, I mean, like, I'm a rapper's rapper. Like, I'm a rapper's rapper. Man, the metaphors, the similes, the double entendres, like triple entendres that this got. So listen, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that.
And even though I'm from the South, and like when you're from the South, you just have this feel of black people.
Talking about like
when you're from the South, you just have this feel about black people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like about us being, you know, just so ran down and so beaten up, like, till we know that at the end of the day we are superior at anything we put our hands and our minds to, right? But I have to put, and I'm so sorry, but I'm a rapper and I love rap. I have to put Eminem in my top 5.
Oh, he's so brave and like so brave by saying that. You feel what I'm saying? Like so brave by saying that. Man, top 5, dead or alive, the Mount Rushmore. You a brave man. You say stuff like, man, Dr. Umar, shout out to Dr. Umar, but you have no earthly idea what the heck you talking about, dog. You don't know what you talking about. You stick with what you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Because skill is skill. Ability is ability. And that white boy got the ability to be in the top 5 mentions. And you know what? Man, we probably one of the first podcasts South got something to say that put them in there like that now.
And the crazy part about this whole conversation is I'm down with Umar.
I'm down with Omar too.
I love Umar. I love his.
I said on rap. Yeah, I said I'm down with you.
But yeah, he's
No, you overstep.
I'm just not gonna say it because he's white.
Like you overstep because man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. You know, Dr. Umar, that there was this thing called abolitionists, right? And they would help people. They helped Harriet with the Underground Railroad. And without, I wouldn't say it would never happen, but it would have been a lot more difficult, sir. It would have been a lot more difficult without those white abolitionists that sided with against slavery. You understand? Like that. So how dare you, just because of the color of his skin, you don't offer the same olive branch or help that was offered to our people by the abolitionists. I just think that's dead wrong of you. It make me and a lot of people not want to hear some of the things you have to say because you're so one-sided and it makes you ill will. I mean, that's what I gather out of that. And I like you. And I like you. And I like your views. And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is opinion. But you don't know nothing about rap, dog.
Yeah, that's about.
You don't know nothing about rap.
That's what I'm talking about when I'm.
You don't know nothing. I'm looking at you. You don't know nothing about rap. Okay. So my thing is, like they be talking about sports. I don't know nothing about sports, so I keep my mouth shut. Unless, especially if I'm gonna say something so ill-informed and not intelligent by any shape. Man, listen, I'm about to be like Clip and walk up out of here just thinking about that because he earned the spot on his roster, on anybody roster. Anybody who go and put that, he's the biggest selling rap artist of all times. Legitimately. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, Godsburg, you is brave. Okay, so now I want we still talking about music. So to recap, your top 5 Dead or Alive, 6 faces on our mural of the monument, right? You have number 1, Tupac, number 2, Biggie, number 3, Weezy Baby, right? Number 4, who did we say for number 4? Eminem. And number 5 and 6 is Kendrick and J. Cole, no particular order, or no particular order for the last 2 spots. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So, in any rap battle throughout history, if his people don't win the championship, they gonna make it to the final game. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. It's very hard.
The weirdest part about this whole conversation that y'all had last week and that we're having this week is Jay-Z didn't go there.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Jigga a strong 6-man, and Jigga might have went with my top 5, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want what happened this week, as y'all saw, with Clip that happened last week. There's triggers, right, that happens, and Jay-Z is one of them. Weezy is one of them for him. Not saying I don't think they Trump-like triggers for him. You feel what I'm saying? But me, man, I'm a money maker. I'm a hustler. You feel what I'm saying? I be trying to get through the podcast, get the people what they want. You feel what I'm saying? Because our whole clique, man, before podcast, we used to argue till the sun come up about every little thing, debate every little thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so many times we got in trouble, we could have been our own lawyers. You know what I'm saying? We not that foolish, but we helped our lawyers out so many times, Skid. So many times, like through all.
My big question to you is why doesn't Jay-Z go in your top 6?
I mean, honestly, he could. Jay-Z will go before Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? It's just I have so much of a gangster's heritage and like that, but what Jay-Z did and has done and what he continues to do, and the power horse, the force of nature that he wills in the music. I mean, Mary and Beyonce. I mean, just like all the right moves. And I have a special episode probably next week where we're gonna talk about the powerhouses of music in the 90s and the 2000s. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the Bad Boys, the So Debs, the Death Row, the Cash Money and Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The
Nelly, whatever they Nelly and them stuff.
Well, see, I wouldn't count them because they were more of an artist than they were a record label. So I'm talking about record labels. So when you talk about No Limit, absolutely, you know what I'm saying, and how they moved and who was your top 5. You know, in order, because it's probably only 5 or 6 of them. But how do you order them, and what era when they all had their 5 to? Because you only get 5 or 6 years of reign. You know what I'm saying? You could continue on, but you only have 5 or 6 of reign, like starting when you control everything. You know what I'm saying? The only one that had 20 years is Cash Money. Cash Money had 20 years of reign. And we're going to go in there and talk to that. And that's a good question. So I think if I kind of was, this is my cousin. I love him. You know what I'm saying? I love both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like me, I'll tell her some stuff just to y'all, you know what I'm saying, like that, and try to figure it out, because I do love Ice Cube and I do love Scarface. You feel what I'm saying, like that? And before Jay started doing all their things, they brought a change in music. You know what I'm saying? Like just when you were saying, they said F the police. That was him. You feel what I'm saying? Who else could get somebody to say, Ice Cube, write the rhymes that I say, and nobody looked at it like how they look at everybody else who got a ghostwriter. But he had Eazy-E say, Ice Cube, he wrote that. Ice Cube, write the rhyme that I say, and everybody, because it was so gangster. It was just, you know what I'm saying, like that. So, and what Cube continues to do with the movies and what he did with Boys in the Hood and Fridays and everything like that, he has so much. Now, the person that may get booted out of there is Scarface. You feel what I'm saying? So I will revamp my mural, and my mural is gonna be this as of now, because you're absolutely right, because you know me. You know what I'm saying? You know me. Like, we've been best friends since like the 3rd grade. So you know me. So you asking me that question was really real. I salute that. Mogul Up is going down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this podcast is brought to you by. Mogul Creations, Mogul Equities, Mogul. It's Mogul everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like this. So top 5, 6. The mural is gonna be Tupac, Biggie, Jay, Ice Cube, and Outkast for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shapes me and how I am in life a lot. So yours, I salute you putting Weezy, M, and Kendrick and J. Cole in there. That they made your mural, because this like goes up against everybody throughout hip hop history. You feel what I'm saying?
But the thing about those situations, you know, you can't leave them boys out. You know what I'm saying?
You really can't.
Yeah.
Okay, because you really can't. You really can't. That's why I say I don't find anything wrong with anything anybody says. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Shout out to Decap. Decap got this thing called Hip Hop Wins. This gaming card system is really cool. Y'all go out there and go get it. You know, decapgraphics.com. It enables you to, you know, trump this rapper with this rapper because of what he did, and you know what I'm saying. It's almost like how they have baseball trading cards, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I was gonna say Pokemon, but I didn't want to do them like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's really hip hop. You know what I'm saying? On people who really has made their mark in hip hop to this day, all throughout all eras, all throughout all generations. So I'm so glad that I got you here to talk to about it, because Charlamagne from the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club, we're going to talk about them in a little bit, and shout out to them boys. But he messed around and gave Donkey of the Day to your boy. And your boy went ham, went off. Slap City, you feel what I'm saying? Went off, like pulled out all the weaponry. He gave Donkey of the Day to NBA Youngboy. Right? Man, NBA Youngboy, I salute you, sir. Man, this young man is the hottest of the hottest. The man got like 60 billion streams all together with everything that he done ever did is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And he doesn't even tour. He's on house arrest. It's been a number of years since he been on house arrest, and he's still like, you know, like his fans are like none other. They support. Man, when you pull it up online and you see what, man, he invited them to come on up there to Grave Digger Mountain. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. He say, so you could give me Donkey of the Day to my face to face, so then I could punch you in your face and slap you with the Drake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my God. Listen, instantly, Donkey of the Day on Tuesday, release it on Wednesday. Like, I ain't even playing with you. Donkey of the Day on Tuesday, all over the internet, millions of streams on Wednesday. You feel what I'm saying? That's how he did it. Like, you know, like, you was the one. Tell us how you feel about NBA Youngboy, man.
That's my main man.
That's your main man. Why?
I think that dude is talented, man. Like, his raps are so. I almost want to say melodical, like almost like I don't know. He just got this thing.
Hypnotizing.
He just got this thing about him that
hypnotizing. Energetic, and he just say, man, like, and he just says all he does is record. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I ain't gonna even say why he gave him Donkey of the Day, right? Because, honestly, man, I just think he trolled you, Charlamagne. As brilliant, as intelligent as you is, I think he trolled you to get one off on you because he knew you were going to say something. You know what I'm saying? And certain things, y'all ain't realized that certain things, man, you shouldn't just speak on. You can't just speak on everything. Just because you think you a journalist or whatever, man, you couldn't just say anything to Pablo Escobar, being a journalist. You couldn't just do that. You feel what I'm saying? You had to watch your mouth. You had to watch what you say. You had to stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I just think he trolled you, bro. I think he's way more intelligent than you are, and you are extremely intelligent. Charlamagne the God, let me tell you like this, right? I love an intelligent black brother. Like Orion was our best friend. Shout out to Orion Reddick. You know, we talked about him on the last show, so if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then you really missed out on something real in your life. But if you know about him, then you understand. So, like, Charlamagne, I love an intelligent black brother that expresses his intelligence, But when you give yourself no room for error and the cockiness and the everything, and you start believing your own commercials, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all comment below on how y'all feel about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna move on. We gonna move on, and we gonna get off, switch gears, and we're going to movies. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm a movie fanatic. All I do is watch everything I can watch. Clip, if he was here, he'll tell you I watch too much. But it educates me, and I learn, and I'm entertained by it. And everything that they put out there ain't for consumption. It's some whack stuff out there, but it's some real good stuff out there too. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's people that do their research before they make a movie, and you can learn a lot about it. Like when you see Law and Order, right? They did their researches on how a prosecutor and attorney would act in this situation, how a lawyer would act in this situation, how you know what I'm saying? What can you argue against? What can you argue for? So your top 3 overall movies of all time.
Top 3 overall movies of all time. That's a good question, bro.
You want me to give you mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so this how real it is. So I said 3. So I got my first one is Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing. I'll tell you why. So I came up watching Happy Days. Fonz was just the coolest person to me. Snap your finger, get the chicks, something broke, he hit it in it, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I'm talking about, I'm young, I'm 4, 5 years, 6 years old, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I'm watching Happy Days and I see the Fonz, I want a leather jacket, I want to be cool like the Fonz, because he represent that James Dean type character, a rebel without a cause, a rebel, you know. Everything else was button up, Richie Cunningham and all of that kind of stuff. He was the thug. He was the outlaw, exactly. And I always gravitated, and I'm not the only one, I always gravitated to that.
That's my man.
Arthur Fonzarelli, you know what I'm saying? And Arthur Fonzarelli, right? And so Dirty Dancing Patrick Swayze reminded me of that character. You feel what I'm saying? Cool, could get the, and the essence behind the story was he was the thug. He was at a camp or a retreat or whatever, where it was a bunch of rich people, and he was the lowest of the turning pole, and they spit on him and they looked at him bad like they would do any black person or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I saw the movie and I related to him being mistreated, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And they accused him of stuff he didn't do. He was the one saving the day. And I just thought the storyline was just great. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And you know what I'm saying? It was erotic dancing and all of that kind of stuff. All of that was just cool for me. Dirty Dancing is at my number 1. You know what I'm saying? Now my second one is very, 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 very important to me. And because I'm a very spiritual person. Very spiritual person. I went to ministry school for 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? Very spiritual person. Not perfect at all. Mess up. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Been through life. Life gon' life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? The grace of God carries me through everything, and I look fly doing it. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Mogul up is going down. So, and you could give me some, you could, yes you do, Cash. All right, so like, is The Devil's Advocate. The Devil's Advocate. Man, if anybody played the devil, there's nobody who played the devil better. It's almost like it was just so intelligent, Al Pacino, the way he, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, like, and I love Keanu Reeves. The Matrix, all his, you know, body of work or whatever, right? And they would be talking, and he would say, they were talking, and he was trying to get Keanu on his side to be the Antichrist. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. And basically, he's trying to woo Keanu in, and Keanu finds out that he is the devil, you know what I'm saying? And he wants him to be the Antichrist or something like that or whatever. And he said, but he has to do it of his own will, because God gave us a sense of will. And he says things like, in the book, it says you lose that. And guess what he says? Consider the source, Kev. Consider the source. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a cinematic masterpiece. It moves me. Yeah. Now, my third one is, I think it's going to be Amistad. I was going to say The Woman King, right? Mm-hmm. And when I was about to say The Woman King, I said it came in my spirit that was first Amistad. When he stood, he couldn't speak, and he said, give us free. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to speak, because I have to tell you what you doing is wrong to me in your language. Like, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying? And we got those abolitionists that we were talking about and stuff like that. So that's my top three. That was pretty good?
Yeah, that's a pretty good top three, sir. Okay. Definitely, that's a nice top three.
Okay.
As I'm sitting over here thinking about my top three, it's still like so many movies, man. I love movies too. I love movies.
I know you get it in.
Favorite movie of all times?
Just give me one.
Probably be the Wiz.
Ooh. You've been trying to get me to use that sample on music for a long time. And what's the sample is? You can't win, child.
You can't break it.
Okay.
You can't get out of the game. Yeah,
now, I'm going to tell you like this, man.
That's probably my favorite.
Quincy Jones did a phenomenal part in that movie. You know, with the music and everything like that or whatever. And that's when that movie spawned Thriller. Because Quincy started working with Mike on The Wiz. Yeah, right. And then they like working together so much. You got the greatest selling album of all time, which is Thriller. You feel what I'm saying? Out of that connection. Yeah. So that's a good one. You feel what I'm saying? It should have made you. You see how much history I know about it. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just got the stacks. I just know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? So now we're gonna move it on along to the second lane of the top movies. I need your top 5 hood movies. Top 5 hood movies.
Top 5 hood movies. Top 5 hood movies. Nino.
Oh, okay.
Nino.
So
Nino.
New Jack City. We got New Jack City.
And we got Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. We got Boys in the Hood. He's on a good track for your folks. He's on a good
Society.
Menace to Society. Menace to Society.
What is it? Frank Lucas. I mean, not Frank Lucas.
Frank White. Frank White.
Damn, what's the name of that movie?
That ain't
King of New York.
King of New York. I don't know why I'm thinking Godfather of Harlem. Shout out to that boy there, but.
And last but not least, and this has to go in everybody hood movie, but there's so many more because you got. But
hold on.
Say set it off.
You about to say set it off? Okay, so just to recap right quick. Hold on. Let me say. You gotta let me say mine. Okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? I don't want like. So we gonna recap yours. You got at one. You got New Jack City. Then you got Boys in the Hood. Then you got Menace to Society. Then you got King of New York.
King of New York. Yeah.
And then you got Set It Off. Okay. There's no wrong opinion. I just say I boost them up a lot. I think that's a little shaky. I think that's a little shaky, folks. I think that's a little shaky. I think I with my top 5, I think I destroy, but only because of his last 2. Really, his last one. Just really his last one. Cause his top 4 can do better now. Cause I got 3 of his, but I got them in different orders because I don't think nothing changed our life like Menace to Society did. Menace to Society. Hey, you want some cheeseburger? What you say about my mama? Man, listen. We was in 11th grade. You know, we went over to Gerald house and I had the old dog braids. You feel what I'm saying? Like that in 11th grade or whatever. And then the life of crime began. So because it went changed my life so drastically more than any movie. And you know what? I still got it as number 2. Or it could be number 1. I don't know. Man, I get so confused. So let's put it as number 1. Then number 2, I'm going to put Scarface. I don't think culturally there is a more impactful movie that isn't a black person in it, really. You know what I'm saying? That's Scarface.
That's why they label it a hood movie.
I mean, it's still a hood class. I mean, the people in the hood, is in the screens, right? Like this or whatever. So I got that, and then I got New Jack City. Then I got Boys in the Hood, right? And then I got Paid in Full. Because Paid in Full was a real story. It was real life. All this other stuff was fictional. You feel what I'm saying? Paid in Full was a non-fictional story. And it sits up there to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like this. Some people haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Paid in Full is a good way to go.
All right, so now we're going to switch lanes again. And we're still on movies. And we need your top 3 jail movies. They should be the same. And I really can only do 2. Well, no, I could do 3. I could do 3. And you probably have the same 3.
Bad Boys gonna be one of mine.
Jail movie? That ain't not no jail movie.
Bad Boys?
Bad Boys. I'm thinking.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean Penn. I'm talking. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about Will Smith. Bad Boys is in mine.
What?
Bad Boys is in mine. Bad Boys is Sean Penn. Shout out to Sean Penn. Yes.
This is not a movie, but I still have to put Oz, like, just because, like.
Wait. You can't use that because we're going to the top 5 TV series next. Okay? All right. See? I told you he'd be in my notes over here, and he gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mal.
Hurricane.
Okay.
I like Hurricane.
Okay.
And I also like, as a jail movie, Sean Connery.
Oh, the
No,
Rock?
not Sean Connery. Morgan Freeman and
Oh.
and Andy.
Oh, you killed it then. You killed Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. I told you, I know everything. Oh, man. God, dog. God, dog.
The real one.
Then I gotta go this. I gotta go American Me. Blood In, Blood Out. And then I gotta go with Shawshank Redemption. I stole it last one, folks. That's why you should always go second. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, so how you like mine?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So now we're gonna switch gears right now and talk about TV series. We're gonna take it to the TV series right now. Your top 5 TV series. We're gonna make this quick because we about to start wrapping up in a little bit.
Top 5 TV series. You know, I really don't like my choices because, like,
I could give you your first one.
you know, I was in an era where I didn't know any better. This is what I had to watch. You know what I'm saying? But like, wow, like.
I could give you your number 1, and once I say it, you're gonna be like,
what is it?
The Wire.
Nah, I was never,
Oh!
never a fan of The Wire.
Whoa! I got that as my number one.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was never a fan of The Wire.
We're going to do this back and forth.
My top TV series, top 10.
So mine is The Wire. The Wire. The Wire. The greatest drama series on TV, period.
It's so funny because I don't really watch series, like, so I'm trying to really like think what series that I have watched, and it would be like, does this include like Good Times and all that type of stuff like that, or no? Because those
I was thinking drama series, but you can
drama
put
series,
whatever
okay,
you want to put in.
Drama series, okay. My favorite drama series would be Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, we'll take it, folks. We'll take it, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Okay, so a lot of people got slapped up on Jerry Springer. Old Jerry. Boy, old Jerry. Boy, he created something that wasn't never out there, boy. Shout out. Yeah, is he dead now? He dead, ain't he? Yeah. Okay, shout out to Jerry and his family. All right, R.I.P. Rest in heaven. All right, now my number 2. All right, you're going to have to give me your number 2. So my number 1 was The Wire. My number 2 is The Sopranos.
That's why you always go second, folks.
They don't like The Sopranos.
My number 2 is The Sopranos.
Okay. The Sopranos started it all. When it come to that HBO and you know what I'm saying? The Sopranos. Shout out to Tony. Rest in heaven again. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? What his name was? Galdolfini? Yeah. And so now my third one. See, I wasn't expecting for him to come back that fast. Okay, so shoot. Game of Thrones is my third. Game of Thrones is my third. Game of Thrones. And like the spinoff right now, the House of Dragons. Oh my God. Ooh, can't wait till it come back out.
Yeah, my third probably would be. I have like a flip flop third probably, cause like The Shy is one.
Okay.
But the second one would be Saints and Sinners.
Saints and Sinners.
Yeah, I like Saints and Sinners. Be coming on bounce sometime.
Okay.
Church joint.
Okay. I think I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I might have to check that one out. You know what I'm saying? So then my fourth one is Breaking Bad. The meth lab. You feel what I'm saying? Like what was his name in there? I know yeah, hey, y'all comment below if you can tell me what his AKA Walter White's Heisenberg. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, Breaking Bad is my fourth. What's your fourth, sir?
My fourth. TV series. Drama series. Dateline.
Man.
I really like my number 1.
Okay. You told me in the current events you be, you know what I'm saying, on it with the Dateline or whatever. I need to start watching some more Dateline. And I really don't have a fifth, so I'm gonna throw something crazy in as the fifth. As I'm gonna throw mess up my whole lineup. Rap City, man. I'm gonna throw Rap City in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it home to watch Rap City.
Drama series. My favorite probably would have been.
Oh, this was drama series? Oh, Rap City can't go in there in the drama series. Okay. Go ahead, give me yours while I think about mine.
Probably the 18 or something like that.
Huh? The 18? Was that drama? It was, kind of. It was good.
All right, well, let's see. Drama series, I would probably say drama series. Like, I ain't really no series type, though, but
Oh man, I can't believe I can't think of a fifth one. Comment below if y'all can help us tell us what y'all favorite TV drama series. Oh, I already know what I got to go with now. Then I'm going with Law and Order. I'm probably
going to go with The Young and Restless.
Oh!
Victor Newman.
They call me the Black Victor Newman. How did that happen? How did that happen? I think he bested me with that one. I think he out of that. Victor Newman ain't no joke. Still on the air right now today. Shout out to him. Ain't no rest in heaven to him. He gonna be in there till they drop the bomb on this thing. So I just want to let y'all know, man, that we done talked about music. We done talked about current events. We done talked about TV shows. We done talked about movies. We done talked about politics, as you know, that made Cliff, aka Clifton. Shout out to him, and I want y'all to tune in for next week's episode, cause the South got something to say. You heard?